Hello. So, you just graduated. Just graduated recently within the last year, 2 years, 20 years. And then all of a sudden you hear it. The phone rings, your Facebook blows up, or you get an email that states, hey, do you your part. Your university, which you graduated from, your alma mater, is now appealing to your senses and appealing to your emotion as a human being and saying, hey, every little bit of donation helps. We do it on. You see those donations. You see those things around certain times of the year, and ironically, it's mostly on those times where it would also make you feel like you're either a global citizen, a national citizen, or a citizen of that alma mater. But what are they really saying? I would see it as this. Hello, thank you for coming and looking at this video slash email slash phone call. We, your alma mater, your university which you graduated from, is asking for more money, even though you already paid $100,000. With inflation, with most times, you will actually see that some people paid less over the last 20 years ago, but hey, that's what it is. You paid $100,000. You paid more than that probably for room and board. So let's just say 150,000 at a low end university, you know, to get a degree that you may never ever actually use. So let us appeal to you. That's what they're asking us to do. They're asking us to actually sit there and give more money out of our pocket when some of us may not be able to afford that. Not every student walks away from college like I did with zero college debt. Well, I walked away from my debt because I had the GI Bill that I served 4 years in the military to get. Doesn't mean I didn't have debt walking away. I had some credit card bills from the first 2 years, which would end up being the cost of living cost that I projected that I would spend. And what happened? Life happened. So your alma mater is then now saying you're doing successful. You're doing well enough to where even we're going to ask you for that one little dollar bill that you may be able to give a month. But honestly, do you really want to give money back to a university that may have only gave you a piece of paper? Some of you may have a different experience. Some of you may actually have degrees that actually do mean something. Some of you may be engineers, doctors, somebody may be a nurse, a lawyer, etc. But is that really what all of us are doing? Nah, like myself. I picked a philosophy degree, studied philosophy, and did really well at it, and I found out that I can communicate via the written word. It may not be that evident in the way that I speak now, but guess what? I found out with a 3.5 GPA that I graduated from the university, and some of that stuff was definitely given to me, and the professors there did help me out a little bit. Maybe that was because I was a veteran, maybe that was because I have a good way with people. In the long run, I come away, and most of the time, I'm the guy that's a hole, if you want to use a censored out word, but that's what it is. I see the same glazed over look over people as I see whenever I see the reflection of myself watching the video of the alma mater asking for more money. So, and yes, if any of you watch this and you see this and you want to comment below, please comment below because this is in response to what I see already happening. So, think about it. They want more money, they need more money, and they're going to actually sit there and they're going to ask for more as you look back on your experience into that life that you experienced at the university. And I was a little bit different because I had a family and I lived on campus with my family. But you go to school and then you sign up for this, you pay your tuition for the first 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 years, depends on how long you want to go. And during that time, you have some bitterness growing because you notice that you were willing to do certain things while others were not made to do those certain things as well. So, do you really want to give money to that university that is going, do your part? Become one with your university and become a supporter of the cause. For only even a dollar, no matter what, we're going to challenge you today to give more money. Challenge me today to give more money. Challenge me today to give more money. A challenge doesn't make me feel good about giving money. It's almost kind of like a faith promise. I love the idea of either one challenging people and giving a faith promise to the church and everything, but that just illustrates what we really have to do as people to get people to go towards what we need them to do. Their hearts are not at all good and aligned to what they need to be. So I don't want to give money to somebody that I have bitterness towards. No, it's just how it goes. I don't want to give money to where I'm going to make myself evident and make everybody around me know that I gave them money. So, if my heart changes over the next 5 to 10 years, and that video comes back and goes, here, this month, we're going to be going towards getting more money and more dollars towards whatever you decide to ask from me. And my heart changed enough to actually care about the people that are currently at the organization that's asking for money, and maybe it'd be a little bit different. I'm hoping that my heart does change. But why would you just, hey, we're suffering, we need more money, this is why we are terrible at budgeting, or we are trying to do this as an organization. Don't challenge me to give money because it's never going to work. It may work for some, but it's not going to work. So that's what your alma mater is actually saying. They're asking for more money and challenging you to give more, but they're actually saying, hey, listen, we know that you already spent $100,000 and we want more of your money in tuition. And granted, we can go back and say, hey, oh, but you were given grants and scholarships from the organization and institution themselves. Well, maybe that's part of the issue. A lot of us probably shouldn't be in college, and you're enabling us to either go in further into debt or enabling us to actually learn something and then decide down the road that we actually didn't get a degree at all. We just got a shiny piece of paper that means nothing. So, give money if you want. Don't give money if you want. But this is how I feel. It's almost like other reflections that I have, and they'll come down the road, and that's how it will be. It just doesn't make sense. And some will argue, and I hope you guys do when you do watch this video, comment below and make scathing remarks, because guess what? I enjoy a good debate. So, if you too want to help my cause, give me money. That's what should be said. But I don't want to help anybody's cause, because guess what? It doesn't make sense. If my heart's aligned, the cause will be helped. I don't need to put it out there. Okay? So, and a guy like myself is pretty full of myself, but just if we're truly where we need to be, truly where we need to actually focus on, if we are aligned to those causes and those passions that we have, we're not going to have to actually look for any reason to open up our wallets or open up our hearts. So that's what I pray. I pray that if you are aligned with those people that are playing for your money and stuff, that you're doing it for the right reasons, not because you're being challenged to feel some type of pity or sympathy for those people asking for the money. If someone's poor, help them. But if someone's mismanaging the funds, we may have to let them fall. So, and that's what I expect to happen. And if that happens to me in the future because I mismanage my funds and I have to eat my words, or I have to live with the consequences of my actions, and I myself am not financially budgeting correctly, and it could be evident in the next few months, could be evident in the next 10 years, then I'll eat my words and I'll take credit for what I've done. But I'm not going to sit there and be challenged to do something that's not aligned with my own heart. So that's what your alma mater is asking. That's what it truly means. And this is just one of those thoughts. For everybody here that may watch this in the future at the Dad Bod Refinement channel, even though this was negative, even though that certain things come out of this, use your heart, use your mind, and most of all, have faith in God, because that's what's going to pull you out of it. Love you guys. See you later.